Hey up everybody, my name's Joshua Morrison, director of Johnny Moz's Lessons in Confidence, and today I've got some very sad personal news. My Dell Latitude E5470 is kaput. Right, so you turn it on and nothing happens. You turn it on and nothing happens. This light might blink, but nothing happens. I've been sitting here for ages doing this, right? I took this laptop with me to France, and I was going to edit some videos out in France, and I figured that would be a fun little thing to do. But yeah, no, that seems to be out the window now. This laptop has been with me all over the place, really. I bought it 2 years ago. It was 130 quid. It was quite a good deal. It was about 130 quid, something like that. I got it on eBay, second hand. I didn't really need much. I don't play video games or anything like that on a laptop or computer or anything like that. I've got like a Xbox 360 that my mate Tom gave me. I don't know why he gave it to me, but thank you very much, by the way, for it. So I don't really need anything super powerful for it because, for instance, video editing doesn't really require a GPU. This doesn't really have a GPU on it. It's just got the integrated graphics on the CPU. I'm just saying words now, it feels like. And what's frustrating is this laptop has really sort of started to become useful in the past 2 months in particular. There was a point when my main PC desktop computer completely conked out and it was gone for like 2 weeks. And I had videos I needed to get out. So I did a couple at the library, right? That didn't work. That was not a long-term solution. So I started using the laptop. I didn't do it originally because I thought, oh, it's going to take ages, it's not really going to work, and it's going to be too intense for the thing to... Because I only bought it originally so that I could write scripts and stuff and so that I could store footage when we went up north to do filming. If we go up north to do filming, I wanted to be able to back it up onto something, and a laptop is, you know, the medium to get it from SD card. It had an SD card slot, which I really liked. It's got HDMI port, which I really like and appreciate. Everything's rusty on it now, I'm noticing, probably because I take it out everywhere and I don't really treat it with any kind of dignity. It's got this thing, which one time I put like a small fork into, like the prong of a fork. I put it in there and it made a spark and it melted a bit. So I thought, okay, don't do that again. That was a warning. That's not what broke it, by the way. I did that months ago. So it kept working for ages and ages and ages. And I started to realize that this actually exported my videos faster than my desktop. I built my desktop computer in 2015, and it's got, what's it got on it? It's got a Intel i5 440 processor from like 2015. It's got a Radeon R9 290, and it's got a MSI P33, and then it had 16 gigs of RAM, but now it's down to 8 gigs of RAM because one of the RAM sticks is buggered. So this now literally worked better than my desktop computer ever did. And it's because of the way that technology moves. Just think of it like this. In 2015, what I got, it wasn't state of the art or anything. It was probably like, you know, low to mid tier sort of range. And this was mid to low tier sort of range for 2022 when I bought it. So it's just a bit frustrating really that this is gone because it didn't last very long. And I think I got £130 worth of stuff out of it, so I'll probably get another one. I don't know what to get next in terms of laptops because I realised I need a laptop. If you're going around, if you're making films and stuff, and you're like going around town, it's so useful to have a laptop just around for you. You can just whack it open in a cafe and just start writing scripts. If you're like getting footage, you can back the footage up straight away. Even if it's not got much storage on it, you can put it on the SD card and just keep an SD card in here. I just keep an SD card in here. It's just storage for one, right? So it's just a nice little place to keep things, right? And it was quite nice. It had a good screen. The screen was pretty good. It was fast. There was never any problem with it. And to be honest, I feel like if I took it to a repair shop, they might be able to do something for it, but it cost 130 quid. And they're going to ask for like 50, 60 quid to get it fixed. So the way I see it is it's just cheaper to get a new one of the fuckers. So that's what I'm probably going to do. I'm going to buy a new, maybe not the same laptop, and maybe just find whatever's cheap on eBay and try and ride that out for another couple of years. Because I don't see the point of getting like, you know, like the latest MacBook or whatever. Well, one, I don't really understand the Mac interface, but I don't understand the point of getting like some mega huge laptop because I'd be carrying it around and it would freak me out. And I don't like the idea of carrying around like 8 grand's worth of stuff with me or 2 grand's worth of stuff with me. I mean, my phone cost 120 quid. And the way I see it is, if the phone conked out, then that's all right, because it's only 120 quid. If I had a £1,000 phone, then I've got to think about insurance for the thing, and then that's more money. And then, you know, if I lost that, it's like a whole hassle to try and get the insurance to probably give you another one and all this sort of stuff. I thought none of that's worth it, so I'll just get a cheap little phone. It does all the same things. It's got a camera, it's got apps on it, and it does the things that I need it to do. And you know what? People seem to think that these videos look all right, and like there's a fairly professional setup. And you don't need the latest, greatest equipment to get any of that stuff to work. You really don't need anything to look that fancy or that brilliant. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, because if it had died once I was in England, that would be all right. But I'm in the middle of nowhere, right? And I can't really edit videos. I have a plan. My plan is to ask the person I'm staying with if I can just edit them on their laptop, which will probably mean I'm editing it on like CapCut, or something like that, or Windows Movie Maker, I'm not sure what. So the color grades on these are probably a little bit worse. I'm gonna have to re-download the 4 free bars on the side, all sorts of stuff like that. So it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. So this video might look a bit different than the usual one, so I do apologize for that. The usual kind of thing is gonna come back once I'm back in England. I'm back on England on the 5th. So I start to expect videos looking normal again for maybe the 6th. And yeah, I do apologise for the technical difficulties, but this is the sort of thing that's always going to happen. There's always going to be a worst case situation. Things will always go wrong. And I was thinking about this when I was going to the ferry, and I was running a little bit late for the ferry actually, and I thought, if I miss the ferry, the worst thing that happens is I need to get the next ferry, which that would cost me an extra 30 quid. Or worst case scenario, I can't get that, then I turn around and go home, and I treat it as like a day out, right? And I thought there's not, like, I could, you know, catastrophize and sort of go, oh my God, I'm gonna be late, what am I gonna do? And like start tearing my hair out and stress out about things. And I used to stress about stuff like that. And like, there's so many things that are more worth stressing about, like, you know, paying your bills on time and stuff like that. That's something that's worth tearing your hair out. But something like this, it's a little thing, you know, and it's about putting things in perspective. My laptop conking out isn't really like a big deal in the grand scheme of things, because there's probably someone out there with like some way worse issue. I'm not saying that to like denigrate my own issue. I'm just sort of saying it that if we are trying to make ourselves feel better, it can help to sort of realize that there are people that are way, way worse. And I know that it doesn't work in the long term, like that sort of attitude. But if you've just got a little issue, right, it does work for that. It does help in that little way. And that's all you can really ask for, to be honest. So, you know, with this laptop, I'm gonna say goodbye to it. I've brought it out here. This is technically a graveyard, but I didn't wanna, like, the graves are all behind the camera. I didn't wanna get any graves in the shot, because I don't know the laws in France. I know the laws in England, and they say that I can't get names, and I thought I'm not bothering to censor out names and stuff like that. It'll look shit, because it's just a, like, static shot. So you just have this blur there the whole time, and it'll just be like, it's a bit, I don't really wanna turn, you know, people's like grandparents into YouTube content. That's a bit nasty. So I thought thematically it's nice to bring it to a graveyard, but visually, nah, I don't want to put like someone's family through that. So I thought I'd just shoot this way. Plus this thing here, I don't know what it is, some kind of building, chateau. It's lovely, it's amazing looking. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing, I'm gonna bring the laptop back to England, and I will take it to a repair shop, see what they say about it. If they say that it's like 10, 20 quid, like a basic fix, maybe it's just the prong on here is just the wrong way around, I could just maybe try that myself. If they want like 100 quid for it, for fixing it, fuck that, then poof, like that. We're not doing that, okay? It's just not being done. This moustache came from a video that I did. So I just stuck it on here. I'm not someone that normally sticks things on their laptops. I don't really see the point of it. I get it's kind of like, you know, in America, they kind of, what's the word? You know, they got those like bumper stickers on their cars. I think it's like that for laptops, but you go to England, people don't really have bumper stickers. So why would I get like a bumper sticker for my laptop? So, and the worst thing that happens, if I put like some kind of message on here, some little twat from across the cafe is gonna sneak a little picture, send it to their friends and go, oh, look at this knobhead caring about this thing that he pretends to care about because he's stuck a label on a laptop. So you think it's like that thing of like that image of that woman who has like smash capitalism on her laptop. It's just a fucking sticker, man. She doesn't think like by putting the sticker on the laptop that she's going to smash capitalism. It's just like, you know, a representation of her personality, to be honest. It's the same way that, you know, people have posters on their walls or have paintings on their walls, or like the type of cutlery and like you know, plates and cups and stuff. Some people have like more ornate looking ones. Some people just have plain ones. Some people have like more Art Deco looking houses. Some people have more 70s looking houses. Everyone's just got their own little style, you know, and that's totally fine. People are allowed to have their own little style. So and you know, it's fine to judge people for their choices in the style they have, but don't sort of take it out of context and try and make it like they're trying to say something that they're not. It's just a fucking sticker, right? The same way that this here doesn't mean that I'm like supportive of Moustaches Anonymous, right? It's just a moustache on a laptop. I just stuck it on there. That woman with the Smash Capitalism sticker on the laptop probably just got it for Christmas, you know, from maybe a mate or like her nan who's like, ooh, my granddaughter is into her communism, I might get her a sticker for it. And she just stuck it on to try and be nice, you know, like you don't know the story behind it. And, you know, it's fine to sort of like point and laugh, you know, like Smash Capitalism, that's never going to happen. But, you know, it's not like, I don't know, it just becomes then you're just taking the piss out of an individual. And I don't know, I don't really see the point of that. Like for something as minor, sticking a sticker on a laptop, and that's why I never stuck stickers on my laptop, because I didn't want that sort of thing to happen to me. Not that I was going to stick a Smash Capitalism sticker on it, but like, I just get random stickers. I just stick random crap on, random memorabilia from life, because you get all sorts of little tit for tat while you're walking around, like going through the years, you know, you collect stuff. And sometimes you end up having to get rid of it. I've got this like at home, I've got this tin of 50s water, like emergency, like nuclear holocaust, like water. And it's nice, but you know what? At the time, I was really into my like Fallout and the video game series, and you know, like nuclear apocalypses in general. Now I kind of don't give a shit about any of that stuff. So why have I still got the bottle of water? Should I just open it? Nah, I don't want to, because it's got that nostalgia thing to me. As in, like, I can reminisce on, you know, the times that water came from, the nice little times I had buying the water from the Notting Hill market. It was a nice little thing. So I don't really see why I should get rid of it. But it's also not me advocating for a nuclear holocaust. And yeah, this is a very rambly video, I know. It's hard to adjust to speaking English out in public in France. Like when I'm doing it in England, it's kind of whatever. But like, cause like I don't care what people think, but out here I kind of do care what people think. So it's harder for me to do it. And I'm on a church ground, so that makes it even more difficult. I'm not asking for sympathy for that, by the way. I'm just saying it is harder to do these videos out here. So that's why they are a bit more crap. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, even though I just said it was a crap video, but you know, whatever. So I guess this is goodbye. So thank you very much for watching this. Love you all, you're all brilliant, and yeah, oh, bollocks. Maybe we'll have it up this way. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Take care, and you're all great. And yeah, I'm gonna miss this old thing. Yeah. So, new laptop I'll get a new laptop. It'll be fine. Whatever.